Vince's title today for his speech is Teach the Children.
All right, everybody. Today, here's Vince Bear for his speech, Teach the Children. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, do you know the second leading cause of preventable deaths in children is in Canada? Child suicides. Last month, the National Post printed an astonishing article entitled "Suicides by Children Soar 25%. How many people here have children or are in relation with children under the age of 14? Okay. Let me give you 10 nuggets of truth that you can teach these children that can help to prevent them from becoming depressed and taking their own life. Number 1. Teach your children the value of life. Children need to understand that there's an inestimable value in the human life. And there's a reason why society takes care of developmentally handicapped people. There's a reason why we take care of the sick and the elderly. And there's a reason why we take care of criminals. It's because of the amazing value there is in life. Children might be able to shoot up the town during a video game, but in real life, they need to understand and commit to caring for human life. And they'll do that when they know the immense value there is in life. Number 2, teach your children that people are human. People make mistakes. And when people make those mistakes and those mistakes hurt your children, you need to teach your children that it is best to forgive those people. Everything inside them might want to retaliate, but it is best just to let it go. And so do we have to be friends with those people after they hurt us? No, because friendship is earned. We merely offer to the people who hurt us the same forgiveness to them as we would want from them for our mistakes. So teach your children to forgive those who hurt them. Number 3, teach your children the importance of being friendly. It's easy to act thoughtlessly and hurt someone with your words and with your actions. But for life to be pleasant for everyone, your children are going to have to learn how to relate effectively with their friends and with those that they come in contact with. People who know how to genuinely become friendly and get along with other people are usually the happiest and often the most successful. So teach your children how to be friendly. Number 4, teach your children to show respect to people. Some people say that respect is a lost art, and I believe that it could be. I believe that everybody deserves respect, but mainly the people who are older than us and people who are in authority over us. So children need to give those people respect. Do we have to agree with those people? No, we respect them for the office that they hold. And actually, nothing elevates you faster in the eyes of other people than when they sense that you respect them. So teach your children to respect others. Number 5 is teach your children to be a hard worker. Children need to understand that it's a noble character trait to be a person that's a hard worker. And whether they're at school or at home with chores, children need to know that for them to become successful in life, they're going to have to be hard workers. And so athletes only make it to the top because they practice hard, and people who get good marks in school get them because they study hard. And those people who want to get the promotions in work will be those who are consistently hard workers. So teach your children how to be a hard worker. Number 6. Number 6 is teach your children the reality of choices. Our lives just don't unfold automatically. We play an integral part as to how our lives unfold. And so good choices lead to happiness and success and freedom. When people make bad choices, that solely confines them. An example of poor choices often leads to an 8-foot by 8-foot jail cell, or worse than that, a pine casket. So teach your children the difference between good choices and bad choices. Number 7 is teach your children to save their money. Debt will rob them of happiness. you have to teach your children that they don't need things to be happy. Very critical in this day and age that we live. Things are nice to have when you can afford them, but it's best to work on creating a good financial base early in life so that you prepare yourself for the later years of life when you can't work and fend for yourself. So take the advice that Frederick Groot from ING Direct says, save your money. Number 8, teach your children to live for something bigger than themselves. There is a world of need that is pining away for a fraction of what they have. And as citizens of a prosperous country, they have a moral obligation to think about how they can meet the needs of others who have less than what they have. And actually reaching out to people who need help adds a greater dimension to life. So teach your children to live for something, to go beyond their front door in the focus of their life. Number 9 is teach your children that a new day is a new start. Your children might wake up one morning and think, I made a terrible mistake. But that's okay, because you can teach them that every new day is a chance to start again in life. And so millions of people reach that point in life where they see their lives and they sense they have that mistake, but many of them just get back on the horse and they see their lives resolved. So I like to say we keep playing the game of life until we win. So teach your children every new day is a new start. Number 10 is teach your children to trust God. Life is fraught with problems. But the good news is that they're not alone. God wants to help them. And so He's created them to be an overcomer. He wants to be their healer when they're sick. He wants to be their supplier when they're poor. And He wants to be their comforter when they're sad. By teaching your children to trust God, you will be giving them a resource that will keep them at peace and maximize their enjoyment and success in life. Next one. You might be able to think of other points to teach your children, but the main thing is that we teach our children that there are answers for all the problems of life. They don't have to live depressed or defeated. They can be happy. And so I believe we can prevent child suicide. But we'll need your help. Are you willing to teach the children?
Thank you.